All right, everyone. So now I'm on my final approach to the Melbourne International Airport. As you can see here by the window, you can admire the beautiful country of Australia. This is an Orbix product called FTX Australia. So if you like visual flight rule or look at pretty, geographical land classes, and it's a great product. So you should go in and buy it. If so, so far I have to report, even though I have a really long flight, I had no memory issue or no crash. I actually went into simulation rate of 8 times while I was over the Oceanic Ocean, and it was really smooth in terms of frame rate. I didn't have any hiccup, didn't have any run out of memory or anything like that. So that's pretty darn impressive from an experience standpoint of view. I thought I was impressed. Now, of course, prepare is not for entertainment purposes. So today we're not gonna have any fun whatsoever. Just gonna try to land this plane the way it's meant to be land, so we can meet our license requirement. Just gonna turn on the landing light. There we go. And one thing you'll notice, I have beautiful shadows in the cockpit here, as you can see. It's very smooth. I'm still having 20 frames per second, but no stutter whatsoever, and I got a lot of stuff turned on compared to FSX. A lot of it. So on that part, I'm extremely happy. This is the route we're going. And there we go. We're pretty much already aligned. It's a pretty easy landing approach. Yeah, I think it really makes a difference prepared compared to FSX in terms of just optimization and just running better on newer hardware. I mean, it's just beautiful. Look at that cabin. It's just great, and as you can see, it's pretty smooth panning around. I don't know if it's going to come out that way in the video, but it sure is. Just gonna turn on another sets of flaps and the landing gear here. Now, on the previous video, I was coming way too fast, so I reprogrammed my FMC to be around 155 knots. I do still have a lot of gas left. I didn't know how much fuel I was gonna need. I didn't want to take any chances, so I'm gonna have to look into the future and getting some fuel calculator, so we'll get some better numbers on that. Go back to 185 knots. Another sets of flaps here. Already at 20. Supposed to be at 4,000 feet, close to soon. Once we reach Balnaby, I don't know how it's pronounced. This one here, supposed to be at 4,000 feet, 185 knots. Then, yeah, so looks like there's a little bit of cloud, lower level clouds. I'm running Active Skynex. Oh, I miss you, Active Skynex. Been playing way too much FS6 lately. Really miss that weather simulation. The good news is that iFi is planning on having Active Skynex fixed really soon in FSX, so that's really good. We're about 1,000 feet too high now. Right now it's 5,000. We're catching up. Hopefully we're not too high. We have to just gonna go to 165 knots and another sets of flap. Now we're gonna go at 25. Still going down. We're supposed to be at 3,000, so hey, that's not good. We might be too high for the gliding slope, but we got the right speed, got the right amount of flaps. Well, this is going to be tough. I'm supposed to be at 1680. Alright, we're slowing down to 160 knots. Should be okay. So we can see the runway now. Let's see. We're finally slowing down. Still running around close to 20 frames per second. Like I said, I have lots of settings enabled. We're at 2,000 feet. Hopefully we'll clash. We'll get the glide slope now. There we go. Glide slope has been catch. Looks we're still in good position. It's a beautiful day in Melbourne. So far so good. Doesn't seem to be too much wind. 6. Still very much aligned. Just 600 feet to go. There's no auto land, so I'm just gonna alright, it's just going to be me and this joystick. Sorry about the alarm there.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 10.
Well, we landed beside the runway, which is not great, but at least this time around we didn't crash as much. We probably broke a few FAA rule, but we had no fun today because it's not an entertainment product. So See you guys around.